when it comes to being a man, there's no worse feeling than to have your pride shaken, than to feel like a bitch, than to be emasculated. I want to share with y'all a few times in my life where I felt like less of a man. First situation I'm gonna share with y'all, this was probably early 20s. I was dating this girl named Legacy. Beautiful girl, fine, bro, like solid 9 out of 10. Met her at she was working at a restaurant by Georgia Tech, and I was in there eating with my brother. But so we went on a few dates. She was actually kind of playing like a little hard to get, but I was persistent, and she ended up liking that. So, you know, I wanted her, but went on a couple dates, and a couple weeks go by, we get some drinks. I invite her back to my place, and you know, we one thing leads to another. Start kissing, and clothes get taken off. This girl was so bad, bro, that I was just, I knew I was gonna let loose quickly. We're making out, I put the rubber on, and bro, literally she's stroking it, and I literally just come, bro. It just comes out. But I played it off so well that she didn't know. I'm acting like everything's still going smooth. I end up telling her, let me go use the bathroom real quick, you know, and go in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom trying to revive my fallen soldier. I'm trying to nurse him back to health, get him back ready to go in the fight. But bro, my recovery time is like 2 to 3 business days. Like, I knew it was over with. So I go back out in the living room, and I come up with like some bullshit excuse, like I'm too high, or I said something along those lines. And I could tell she was disappointed. She was probably thinking it had something to do with her. Bro, I was mad embarrassed, bro. I couldn't even bring myself to tell her what happened, right? Like that made me feel like less of a man for real. A couple years later, we actually talked on social media, and I told her actually what happened. I told her. She was like, why you didn't tell me that? But I was embarrassed, you know. That one was more embarrassing than anything, but yeah. Situation number 2. This was with my ex a couple years ago. When me and my ex started talking, I was in a rough place in life. I was kind of freshly kicked out of the military. I was sleeping in my car, sleeping in motels. And she, after about a month of dating, she knew these things. I told her, I opened up to her about it. That's how I knew she was a real one, man. She still loved me. But, so I was spending a lot of time at she lived with her sister and her nephew. And I'm gonna keep names out of this. And her sister's baby daddy, he would be over there sometimes too. So I'll be over there kicking it with them a lot. And they fucked with me. They all liked me. But yeah, bro, I was broke. Just did not have. I was just going through it, bro. And I noticed her sister's baby daddy was well off. Like, always had jewelry on, flashy, nice cars. Had his son, you know, dressed nice. And I didn't know like what he was doing at the time, but so I pop up one day at their spot, and I walk in the kitchen, and I see a brick of glass and a vacuum sealer on the kitchen table. And when it comes to Metro Atlanta, from Clayco to Gwinnett, meth is pretty much ran by the Mexicans. Any meth coming through Metro Atlanta is getting touched by the Mexicans. Everybody knows that they have it on lock. And my girl's sister's baby daddy was Mexican. So at that point, I knew he was tied in. I knew where the money was coming from. But, you know, not my business. I don't bring it up. My girl felt some type of way about it because she seen it on the table, but they already knew. But anyway, my point I'm getting at, me and my girl and her sister, we were all drinking one night, Hennessy, and her baby daddy used to drop her off stacks of money, just stacks, bro, just for whatever. And one day my girl is a little inebriated and she looks at her sister and says, tell him to drop me off sometime, like break me off something. And I know she didn't say that meaning to hurt my feelings or out of any malicious intent. She probably didn't even know I felt some type of way about it. I never brought it up to her, but that shit hurt my soul, bro. The fact that I couldn't even just give my girl money or just be the guy that can do that for my girl, for her to say something like that about another man. That shit hurt my pride, bro. Like I really felt like less of a man when that situation, because like I said, bro, I was going through it at the time. I was staying in my car, working a job, selling weed, staying in rooms, all trying to dig my way out of the situation. And I guess I felt some type of envy towards bro. Me and bro were cool, like we smoked together and all that, but I felt just inferior, I guess, to him, because it's like he's the man of the house, he got the money, and I'm just kind of here, you know. That I did not like that feeling. I never wanted to feel like that again. But shout out to my ex, her sister, to bro. They all looked out for me and was there for me during a rough time. They looked out for me, man. They're good people. I think bro's locked up now. Hopefully he can get out and get back to his son. But yeah. Alright, so situation number 3 I'm gonna share with y'all. I'm gonna turn back the clock a little bit on this one. I want to say 16. Damn. I'm 16. I think a sophomore or a junior in high school. And I'm hooping with my boy Alan, my boy Dalen. We are at these apartments called Spyglass Apartments. They're across the street from my apartments at the time. I only knew really them in those apartments. I didn't know too many other guys over there, except for just people we went to school with. And we're hooping. And we're the only ones there at first, but then more people start coming out. Before you know it, you got games running or whatever. But okay, so this was back in the flip phone days. I had a roomer. I set my roomer down by my water bottle on the sideline, which was stupid because now I'm in a game, not focused on it, not making sure my phone is still safe. Next thing I know, my phone is missing. And I had 2 suspects in my head of who took it, because I saw at least 1 or 2 different people walk back, leave the scene, probably walk back to their apartment and then come back out. And I feel like I know who the guy was, right? I'm heated. I'm looking for it. I'm telling my boy Alan. So Alan's like, what you want to do, bro? You want to jump him? Like, I'm with you. You can jump him, or you want to let it be? It's on you. And I'm like, nah, bro, just wait. Let me think a little more, right? And part of me did want to jump him. The other part of me did not want to, because I don't know if I was scared, but I also felt we could get outnumbered, because I know he knows people in these apartments more than I do. There's no telling who will pop out if we got the fighting, right? Especially if me and bro jumped him. It could be a whole gang of other guys on our ass, right? I don't know, bro. Looking back, I feel like I got punked. I still think about that situation like I got punked. Bro took my phone and I knew who it was, but I didn't do anything about it. And I know that's like, I was young, but that situation made me feel like less of a man. You go through situations like, some men go through situations like this where they take a L, and I feel like society makes it seem like men always have to be like strong, or if you get punked out, that you're less of a man, that you're weak. And you know, situations like this where I felt weak. Another situation that happened, right? I am in 3rd grade, and I used to do Taekwondo in elementary school, like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. So we had a tournament, and I don't know how many opponents I had that day. All I remember is I had an opponent that was a girl. She was in 5th grade, named Ariel. She went to my school, and she beat me, bruh. I lost a fight to a girl, like in Taekwondo. I lost. Like, I'm pretty sure she pieced me up quick and it was over with, bro. And my dad and his friends, they were making fun of me, bro. Like, not at the fight, but afterwards. And I know I was just a kid, bro, but that shit made me feel like I lost a fight to a girl. Like, back in those days, that's not acceptable. It's not an acceptable thing. I know times are different now, you know. A lot of, you know, all this gender stuff going on. But back then, bro, you would get made fun of. You would get laughed at for real, like. So yeah, lost a fight to a girl, bro. That made me feel like, I guess I was a boy then, but less of a boy, you know. Another time, I was 18. I was at LA Fitness. Small incident, but I'm at LA Fitness, and I'm on the bench press, trying to, but I'm doing curls with the barbell, right? Standing over the seat. And this big dude comes out of nowhere next to me. He was like, I think he wanted the bench. He was like, hey, look, bro. He's like, we don't do that right here. This is for bench press. You need to go over there and do the bicep curls. I'm just looking at him like, whatever. I finished my set. I put the barbell down. Yeah, bro, punked me, bro. He really did. Like, for the next few weeks, I was mad at myself. Like, bro, I should have stepped to him. Stepped to his ass. I don't care how big he was, how older he was. Bro was probably in his 40s, but still, man, like, that hurt my pride as a man. I should have stood up for myself. I should have, you know, made a statement. But just a few situations, bro, and these situations helped me out for the better in the long run, because I do stand up for myself. I do, you know, and a lot of it's ego. A lot of it is ego. These things hurt my pride, hurt my ego, but you know, a healthy ego is being able to discern situations like that and see the positive out of it. Just a couple situations that came to mind about times that I felt inferior, like a weak man. But I know I'm a strong man, you know. It's just shit I went through on my journey, shit I had to learn from. But guys, if you have situations that you have in your head and think about and wish you could have handled them differently, wish that you would have stepped up, you know, poked your chest out, it's okay. I believe all men have times like this. That's what kind of turns them into stronger men, or could turn some men into animals, being mistreated, or you know, you never know what direction guys take in life. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in, tuning in to my channel, and like that, we out.